If you're a woman over 40 who works her tits off in the gym and is seeing and feeling zero in terms of progress, stay exactly where you are. Because in this video, I'm about to share the top 10 things that your plan is probably missing. Now, before you panic, don't worry. I know you're a busy bitch, and what you're going to learn about me is that I'm a basic bitch. I do as little as physically possible in order to feel my best. And that's exactly what I ask my clients to do. So it's not 10 more things to add to your to-do list. It's 10 ways to do things smarter, more effectively, more efficiently. I know that you're probably absolutely knackered, that your body is aching and creaking and takes about half hour to get started in the morning, and that you are frustrated because you are working more and more and more and achieving less and less and less. You are not on your own. I've coached thousands of women exactly like you. So let's get stuck in to the top 10. You don't follow a program. Your workouts look like you doing whatever the fuck you want. It's very hard to get results if you are not training with structure and if you are not training with a program that allows you to track progress. A proper program makes sure that you are training all of the key muscle groups in the way that they're supposed to move. You just can't build strength on chaos. You need structure. You need routine. You need to be training with purpose and intent. Number 2, your workouts are random. You do random shit on random days. And random workouts equals random results. I bet you know what I'm talking about. One day it's spin. Then it's a step class. Abs. HIIT cardio. Body pump. Then nothing, because life got busy and you fucked everything off again. Your body adapts to consistency and repetition, doing basic shit again and again and again. Number 3, you are chasing calories burned on your Fitbit. Fitness watches are pretty much useless for anything other than encouraging you to get your steps up. Think of it as a fancy pedometer. Calories burned on Fit watches are highly inaccurate. That means if you choose to eat back calories you've burnt, you're probably going to overeat. It also means that you're doubling down on the ridiculous concept that exercise is about calorie burn rather than fitness, strength, endurance, longevity, being able to wipe your own ass when you're 80. And if you're going off that, a heavy strength session looks less appealing than a HIIT workout because you burn less calories during a strength session. But a strength session is going to do far more for a body in midlife than any of those other things could. Now, before the cardio queens come for me, I am not hating on cardio. It's got its place. Of course, we want to keep your heart and lungs in tip-top shape. But when it comes to midlife bodies, strength training is going to give you the most bang for your buck. Number 4, the fancy one. You don't have a Scooby-Doo what progressive overload is. It sounds fancy, but it literally just means doing more over time. Making things harder as you go. More reps, more sets, heavier weight, improving your form, less rest between sets. More challenge. Because if you don't challenge your body, you don't change your body. Your body is only going to adapt if you give it stimulus. So if you've been lifting the same dumbbells for the last decade, your body isn't going to change. Because it doesn't need to. Number 5, absolute sacrilege. You don't even lift weights. Sweating is not the goal, girls. Lying on the floor questioning your life choices is not the goal. It might be enjoyable. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying, go in with your eyes open. If you want a strong, toned physique, you need to lift weights. And you need to lift weights with purpose, with structure, with progressive overload. You underestimate rest and recovery. Rest and recovery is part of the recipe when it comes to building muscle. We need to lift weights, we need to eat enough protein, and we need to allow our bodies to rest and repair. If you are training 5-6 days a week, even if you are lifting weights, the chances are training 3 days a week could have a better outcome from a results perspective. Our bodies don't recover like they did when we were 25. Inflammation is higher. Internal processes slow down a little bit, which means we need to show up in a more supportive way. If you underestimate rest and recovery, you are going to feel knackered. Your body is going to feel achy. It's going to affect your performance. You aren't going to gain muscle as effectively. Recovery has to be part of the program. This is a biggie. Your nutrition isn't dialed in. You are not eating enough of the right stuff. More fruit, more veggies, more protein, more fibre that manage energy, hunger. Most women chronically undereat. Most women come to me saying, oh, I couldn't possibly eat that many calories. But guess what? When they eat more of the right stuff, they're far less likely to binge. And you might be able to stick to your 1,300 calorie diet for a week. But we're talking about building strong, toned, energetic bodies that it feels really bloody good to live in. So stop trying to live off diet food. Stop skipping meals. Stop doing shit to make your body weigh as little as possible. And start thinking about fueling your body. If you want to know more about food specifically and how to structure your day, you can go to this episode and find out all about my 3-2-1 principle. Number 8, you rely on motivation. Motivation comes, but then it always fucks off again. Especially when you're busy, overwhelmed, try to spin all the plates. So that tells us we can't rely on it. Progress comes from systems, routines, habits that help you show up when you can't be asked. Doing things like planning your workouts into your diary in advance, getting a coach, joining a community, getting a mate involved. If you know you're going to bomb your workouts off at night, make sure you get them done in the morning. If you're currently smashing your body doing boring fucking cardio to weigh less, sack it off, get under a barbell. You'll find you're more motivated because it's more enjoyable. Do you know another thing that helps women stay consistent? It's focusing on wellness over weighing less. Instead of just judging your progress by weight on scales, you start buzzing off what you can lift, what your body can do, how you feel when you get out of bed in the morning, whether your mood's balanced, the reduction in aches and pains, the improvements in confidence and capability. Weighing less is a valid goal, but let's face it, it's a fucking boring goal. So if it's the only reason you're showing up, you are going to keep quitting. Number 9, you sleep like absolute shit. Now don't get me wrong, I am a woman who is menopausal, I get it. This shit gets harder, but I can guarantee from years of experience doing this that there are things you can do to improve your sleep. Sleep is the foundation to all wellness. You're Googling hormone hacks, sleep routine. Obviously, if we are underslept, it's going to impact mood, energy, adherence with workouts. Being underslept also triggers production of the hunger hormone, ghrelin. When ghrelin is high, we are far more likely to make dickhead decisions. So building a sleep routine is a game changer, girls, if you want your body to adapt, if you want to be able to stay consistent with diet and exercise. And number 10, you quit too soon. You expect results way too fast. Progress takes time, it takes consistency, and it takes patience. And that's not sexy. It'd be far easier for me to tell you that we can do it in 6 weeks. It's bullshit. Most women quit way before results have even had a chance. Change the plan, change the coach, stop, start again. And it's usually because what you're doing is ineffective. So you're not seeing progress, which is demotivating. Most women are overwhelmed just trying to do more. Adding in more, making things harder, making workouts longer, trying to do everything all at once. Train smarter, recover better, fuel properly, be consistent, and be bloody patient. If you've enjoyed this video, comment below and tell me which of these 10 has slapped you right in the fucking face. What are you going to change immediately? And also, if you want a copy of my beginner's guide to strength training, if you are just starting out and don't know how or where to start with lifting weights, you can find a link in the description.